This is Bailey, owned by Sarah Miller. Okay, what I'm going to do here, Sarah, I wanted to just show you a little bit of her just being completely, off any kind of check cord or rope or anything. And I haven't had her out yet to make this, be legit as far as it's not like I went and worked her and then I just brought her out again. So this is right off the trailer. So you can see she kind of knows now when I get her out that I'm going to keep her kind of within a distance. So as we're going, I'm just going to basically let her run. And when she gets a certain distance, if I want her, to come back, I'll call her on come. And then if she doesn't respond, then I'll kind of explain to you what I do with the collar, the e-collar. Now yesterday I had kind of a first experience with her. I had, when I walked through the gate, there's 5 deer down here about 30 yards. And of course, you know how much prey drive she has. So she wanted to chase them, so it actually went pretty good. I was able to get her stopped right away and get her back. You can almost see she's looking for them right there. She remembers they were out here the last time I had her. Okay. So that just shows you how she's remembering they were over in that area. But basically in this situation, if she's just hanging around, I just leave her alone. Because it's more about her realizing she's with me, I'm not with her. So I'm going to kind of cut up through some of this grass. And you can see she's still looking over in that spot where those deer were the last time I had her out. Yesterday afternoon. So this would be Sunday morning. And what the e-collar basically does, now I've given her this psychological freedom. In other words, there's no physical contact with her as far as her rope, or some kind of physical aid. And you can tell she hasn't been out yet because she's doing her bathroom stuff. But I will call her here a little bit for you to see. So the first step is I'll call her on come. If she doesn't come, then the next time I ask her for it, I have to reinforce it with my e-collar. Come. Good girl. So that was with no kind of correction. That was just through the voice command. And she's really starting to put that together as far as knowing that when she hears that sound, she's got to move her feet towards me. And occasionally I'll reward her with a treat, just to encourage that behavior. It's really important that they learn through association what the proper response is with no correction and what the proper response is with a reward or praise, an upside. So dogs learn through association. So she's gonna associate a behavior with a good result, or there's some kind of contact to reinforce that refusal to respond. So when I first had her loose through this kind of stuff, she's pretty excited about just going out. So where she's at now is about 20 yards. I don't let her get much farther than that, 20-25 yards. So I'll show you again. Come. Good girl. Now this time, as she comes up, I will give her, good girl, a little treat. Good girl, Bailey. So what I do in a training session with her is I take her for quite a bit longer walk, of course, kind of down through my land, some of my other land here, to kind of give her this freedom. So now she's kind of learning there's going to be kind of a range I'm going to let her run. I don't care if she's sniffing, checking stuff out, because that's just her prey drive. You can see she's very interested in any smell. And I know you're aware of that. But the big thing, like I said, is I'm having to correct her less and less and less when I call her, and that's my goal. And then I will start to transition to the tone sound here next week, where I'll start to implement that sound means come. So she's kind of on the edge of how far I'll let her get there. Come, good girl. And this time I won't give her a treat. Had a girl. I'll just verbally praise her. So as we walk up back towards my building, come. She'll probably want to run up to the water container, but she might not. I mean, that's kind of, the dogs start to learn, you know, that there's water here, so after I exercise them. And you can see she's checking every smell out. Come. Now go to the collar. Come. And this will be a good thing for you to see. So what happened, of course, when I'd be in this position, when I'd go back to just put her on the trailer, she was kind of like, no, I don't want to go back on there. So we'll see what happens here. Because the routine I want is typically after I exercise her, I work her right away, under leash work or off leash work. But in this case, I'm going to put her back on the trailer. So what a lot of dogs kind of tend to do is go, no, I don't want to go back on there. So this will be good for you to see. Calm. And let's just see if she goes right back on. Good girl. Okay, Kel. There you go. Good girl. So that's Bailey, owned by Sarah Miller. And what I wanted you to see there, Sarah, was just kind of a little exercise routine for her.